Before the break, Teresa Huffine shared the story of her son, Jacob, and their journey through his addiction.
Well, after many struggles and feelings of hopelessness, Teresa decided to make a change. And Teresa is back with us now. Also joining us is Penny Glasgow with Shoulder to Shoulder. Ladies, thanks for joining us. Now, before the break, we talked a lot about Jacob, including a letter he wrote to the Lieutenant Governor. And I want to share with you guys how he ended that letter. He wrote, "We need hope. We need resources to help. Heroin is not a rising epidemic. It's here now. Let's unite as a whole, shoulder to shoulder, to fight addiction, implement change, and build a better world." That is where Shoulder to Shoulder comes in. So, ladies, what exactly, Penny, I'm going to ask you, what is Shoulder to Shoulder?
We are a group that we have parents, brothers and sisters, recovering addicts such as Sarah and Jesse. We offer hope. We're all about the success stories.
Mm-hmm. And how do you do that?
By showing people like that Sarah and Jesse made it out. Teresa and I are strong women, strong mothers of addicts.
Yeah, because it really affects the entire family. So you guys need a place to go as well. How does it help the family?
Absolutely. It allows us to put our words into action to help others.
And how can we help?
By getting the word out.
Yeah.
You know, by announcing our events, by letting them know that they are not alone.
So you mentioned an event, and you have one. It's coming up really soon, isn't it? Tell me about that.
It's coming up Wednesday, September the 16th at Riverwalk Park in Salisbury, 5:30 to 8. It's going to be a candlelight vigil. We have invited many people. We hope to have a big turnout to try to bring awareness to this issue in our community.
What if somebody maybe they're a little nervous to come? You know, that's a big step to kind of getting out there, is basically admitting either they have a problem or their family has a problem. What do you say to them?
It's community support. Support your community. We all know in the news that crime is up, that heroin overdoses are up, that people need help. And so some of those that are apprehensive, I would say just come and support your community, show love for others, unite, let's make a better community.
Stand shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Teresa, Penny, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And if you would like to learn more about addiction and how to get help or the Shoulder to Shoulder program, just visit our website, WBOC.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page. Now, we've heard powerful stories from people on Delmarva, but heroin is a problem all over. Let's take a look at other measures in place to fight this problem. The White House has deemed it so dangerous, it recently launched a $5 million initiative to combat the use and trafficking of the drug along the East Coast because of its prevalence here.
In Maryland, the state has launched its own heroin and opiate emergency task force to tackle what it deems an emergency that is destroying lives.
In Somerset County, the health department has a program that is ranked the best in the state in terms of retention rate and successful completion rate. There's also a countywide opioid prevention campaign, Unmask Addiction, which provides Narcan training and resources you need to help yourself or a loved one.
And in Delaware, the state will receive federal funding to fight the heroin problem. The money will be used to reduce heroin trafficking, distribution, and use of the drug. Instead of punishing those who are involved, Delaware Governor Jack Markell recently said at a press conference, "We can't just arrest our way out of this problem."
Well, you know, addiction often begins at a very young age and very quickly, but it doesn't just have to be heroin. Up next, we learn more about the risks in prescribing children powerful painkillers, and the FDA recently approved OxyContin for certain kids. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.